Okay, I'm Saroj Dash, working as a Regional Technical Coordinator for Climate Change in Concern Worldwide. Uh, Primarily what we found while we work in the Bay of Bengal coast mostly, which is covering the Bangladesh and India coast. And this region, particularly because of the social norms and various systems that exist in the society, uh, women take the most of the burden of all the household chores and the work that they have to take care of the family. That's the primary issue. But at the same time, when the impact of climate change is being felt, the stress on the food, water resources, as well as the energy resources are becoming added burden on the women in particular. And that is where they, in order to take care of their household requirements, they have to literally travel miles to fetch fresh water for the family, or even to fetch fuel from the nearby forest, which are definitely distancing from their nearby villages. And those are the things which we feel that constantly has been adding burden on women in particular. And in order to work with the climate change adaptation issue, as these are primarily affecting the women, as Concern Worldwide, we have brought in a focus on our equality aspect of the program, where we centered this program around the leadership of women to make them involved in participating in the planning process as well as making decisions, which the adaptation programs that we develop primarily around the issue of providing water harvesting systems which would ensure water resources for them, using these water harvesting systems to primarily build up a small kitchen garden around their household area, which would provide them the nutrition support that they need. At the same time, also providing a bit of social forestry kind of component, which are both at the household level as well as the community level, which ensures fuelwood plantation and provides them the energy support. This also helps them in developing some kind of a smokeless cooking system, which are indigenously developed, that helps them to reduce the dependency on too much fuelwood, and also making it a healthy process for engaging into the cooking, and by reducing the smokes, it also helps the emission reduction at their local level. I do believe that women as leaders have been actually taking this issue in the forefront, and they have been able to deliver results in terms of the impact that they could show in the local communities, and they are becoming the future leaders, which are primarily. And this inspiration has definitely come from a network that is called Climate Wise Women, which we have been somehow associated because of the connection with Mary Robinson Foundation in Ireland. And we have seen many such women, those who have taken up this community initiative across Africa, Asia, as well as in Papua New Guinea and various other regions, which has been an inspiration to the world. Now, if we look at the adaptation mechanisms, that is one of the core issues that we would need to address in terms of the future principles of our adaptation mechanism. As of now, the world has about 1.2 billion youth, which I stated in my presentation the first day. And this is a powerful resource that we have, that we could engage them, because this issue is also involving them the most in terms of their generation, which is going to face the brunt of this crisis of climate change the most. That's where we have seen the various movements, various campaigns that are being taken up in climate change issues. This is galvanizing a very new kind of energy into this climate change adaptation debate. At the same time, what we do feel that as parliamentarians, we have been associated with Climate Parliament since the commencement of this program in India and Bangladesh, where young parliament members have actually taken up this issue as the core of the entire decision-making process in terms of looking beyond the current set of development agenda that countries are adopting. Looking at 2015, which is a year very critical for the adaptation of the Sustainable Development Goals that we are foreseeing, that would be perhaps a major goal to be achieved. At the same time, the Yoga Framework of Action will be also adopted in 2015 in Sendai, which will be a major initiative once again. And then third major action would be expected from this Paris negotiation process of COP, where we'll be looking at the new form of a Kyoto Protocol, which will be perhaps an initiative that we could do it as a legally binding framework, which will be bringing in a new dimension to this climate change adaptation issue, as well as the mitigation agenda that we need to take forward.